this heavenly garden of northern Italy, historical villa. In your work, in your life, what is the role of the culture? And did you draw any inspirations from that? How did you implement it in your life?
So culture plays a very strong role in creating people's value system. Value system is what makes people make decisions. So if one's culture is to respect the elders, one's value system would be in caring and respecting from elders and taking their guidance. When you understand that, you present, you market, you sell in that way, keeping their value system in mind. So cultural understanding is key in succeeding when you're dealing with global business. Like in China, for example, one of the etiquettes in Chinese hospitality is they order more food than you can actually eat. And it is actually polite for them to waste food. And you're wasting food because you're full. If you fill it, if you empty it, they'll add more. So I had to kind of read a few things. This is how Chinese culture is. I'm not supposed to eat much. I'll eat whatever and then waste food. So they feel that they have treated me well. So people see it from their vantage point. And when you're dealing with relationships with people, you need to understand who they are, where they come from, how they grew up, and what is the value system that grew up with. And that's all culturally based.
In other words, you need to do your homework.
You need to do your homework. It's never about you, it's about the other person and how they perceive you.
What, in your own, creating your own value system, creating your own vision of your life, would you highlight from the tradition that you received or gained inspiration?
So, as I shared with you earlier, that Krishna consciousness and entrepreneurship both started together for me. And the culture of Krishna consciousness is very rich. It's 5,000 years old. And it's throughout its respect, compassion, kindness, and the mood of service. Like within the ISKCON community, we say, how can I serve you? So as I was learning that, how about in the business world where it's hi, hello, how are you doing, let's get to business, how about implanting that level of gratitude and the culture of Krishna consciousness and treating people with respect. And I started saying, how can I serve you? People are not used to that word, serve. It's like, you're like, people don't say that. I'm like, but I say that. Because when you say service leadership, when you say service mentality, when you say customer service, it's all service, but people don't realize that service means servant of. You're putting yourself below somebody and saying, you're the master, I'm here to, please you. I'm here to make you comfortable. I'm here to pleasure you, whatever else makes you happy. And that's service, that's love, that's relationship.
It's really the essence.
It's the essence, yeah. And that's what makes you likable. When people like you, they trust you, they want to work with you.
When in business, when we talk in business, and when we mention trust, it almost sounds like you want to present yourself as a trustful in order to do business.
You cannot present, that's deceitful. When you present yourself as something that you're not, you need to be ingrained in the person genuinely who you are, right? And that makes you trustworthy. The human brain is wired to detect deceit. If you're lying, if you're faking it, versus if you're genuine, your eyes, your smile will give it away. Very, very micro gestures will give it away if you're genuine or deceitful.
So
you cannot cheat people and get away with it. You have to be genuinely good. You have to be genuinely service-oriented, respectful, grateful, all of that. You cannot just... some people are very good at cheating, but they don't last too long.
Yeah. That's
They'll make quick money, but they'll never make wealth. Rich and wealth are two different things.
Can you speak about that?
Sure.
What's the difference between rich and wealth?
So Michael Jackson, for example, he lived a life where from nothing he became, one of the most celebrated artists, making loads of money. And I remember one time he was in a shop and looking at some antiques. He was like, I'll take this and this and this and that. And they were all like $10,000, $50,000, very, very high price. He didn't care how much money they were. When he died with millions of dollars in debt. And who are going to pay that? His kids or somebody? I don't know. But the point is, rich means you're showing off. There's a hollowness in your heart, which you fulfill with fancy cars and fancy this and fancy that. you live beyond your means. You earn this much, but you spend this much. You have to show people, prove something. Wealth is more sustained over a long period of time. You have nothing to show to anyone but to yourself, and you're satisfied. And you spend what you need to. You don't spend what you don't need to. And you live within your means, and you're wealthy. Everybody knows you're wealthy. You don't have to show it off.
Yeah. Wealth comes with the contribution.
Care and share. Yeah.